Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Your watchman, Israel. Sons and daughters of Zion, it is our Sabbath. Grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath, Israel. Now that being said, we got a fine teaching tonight, my sisters and brothers. Your watchman is very excited to bring this word of the Most High. We're very, very grateful to come into your homes. We thank you guys for allowing us to come and share the word of the Most High with our sisters and brothers. Now that being said, we're gonna go forward into our teaching. And as I said in many other videos, I want you to think about the reading, think about what you're hearing, think about what you're saying, and we know that the Most High will give you clear understanding. Now let's go forward. We're going to be coming from the book of Jeremiah. We're just going to be bouncing around in Jeremiah here tonight, my sisters and brothers. We're not going to go and do too many pages. We're going to just hang around here in Jeremiah. We're going to tell it just like it is. All right. Now let's go to Jeremiah, the 11th chapter. Now look what it says here now. It said, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, hear ye the words of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Now look what he says here. He said the men, didn't he? And the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Now let's go forward here now. Now pay close attention. He says, and say unto them, and thus saith the Lord God of Israel, cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of this covenant. See that? The Most High here is talking about those that don't obey his covenant, they're going to be cursed. But my brothers and sisters, you're going to see here that as we have said in our other teachings, our people are stiff-necked people. They're hard-headed, just like they are now. They're hard-headed. You can bring them the word and show it to them. They want to disagree with it, you know what I mean? Just because they don't like what you're saying or they don't like you, they want to come against it and then voice their opinion. But anyway, one should not get mad with the mailman. Huh? Get mad with the one that sent the mail. Huh? See how you like that? Now let's keep on going. Look what he says here. He says, which I command your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, from the iron furnace, saying, obey my voice and do them according to all which I command you. So shall ye be my people, and I will be your God. The Most High is saying that he ain't nobody God but these people here. But that's why we tell you guys, I told you guys that the Most High, once he finished with Judah and the house of Israel, then he's gonna bring the rest of the families in. But he's gonna deal with them first. Now let's keep on going, because I showed you guys where he said that he had chosen just those two families. Now let's keep on going here. He says, that I might perform the oath which I have sworn unto your fathers. This is verse 5 here. He says, and gave them a land flowing with milk and honey, as it is this day. Then answered I, and said, so be it, O Lord. Now this is the Most High and Jeremiah talking, having the conversation. And look what he says in now. Then the Lord said unto me, talking about Jeremiah, proclaim all these words in the city of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, hear ye the word of this covenant and do them. For I earnestly protest unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day, rising up early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ears, but walked everyone in the imagination of their evil hearts. Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant, which I command them to do, but they did them not. See that? The Most High plead with them, giving them a chance. Just do like I asked you. But now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. Watch this right here. And the Lord said unto me, who, Jeremiah? A conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. See that? It didn't say the house of Judah. It said the men. I'm going to show you something here. You stay with me. But now what is a conspiracy? Okay, a conspiracy is a secret plot. Now these here men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, they got a secret plot against the Most High. Isn't that something? See, that's what happens when you get so far out there. You want to get rid of God. And see, that's mainly what a lot of them doing today, and then hollering about God this and God that and the Most High this and Most High that. No. Y'all done got rid of him and doing your own thing. Yet and still, we had one, my brothers and sisters, to say, he sent me a message saying that this Old Testament, the one that we always read out of it, said that it was old and antiquated. That's what he said. But he said some profound words, and I'm not sure whether he heard what he was saying or not. He said, how can you find all this information out of that old antiquated book? And you don't read these new books. But he was saying he was meaning to use it in a derogatory way. But when I read that, I mean, I just laughed to myself. And the Rib and I looked at one another, and we just laughed about it, because he couldn't have. I mean, he couldn't have heard himself. You know, I mean, for you to say that I'm finding and I'm getting all this information out of this old antiquated book, but I'm not reading new books. Envy and jealous. If one can't see that that's the Most High revealing His word in these last days, something is wrong with them. I mean, my brothers and sisters, this book has followed us around for I don't know how many years. This same Old Testament. And right now is the time that the Most High is revealing His word. We be saying stuff that ain't nobody else saying it. They're not. That's why it's so controversial. It is so the word that we say, it just agitates individuals, and it makes them angry. We have had opportunities to go, you know, and talk with different ones on shows and stuff, but I don't need to debate with nobody about nothing. That's why I tell you guys, we don't go anywhere and get any information. All my information come from as this young man or this old man or whoever it was, out of this old antiquated book. That's where all ours come from. We don't go on anybody's page and then try to copy off of them. No. You know why? Because that's not the original. But when you get it from the Most High, that's the original. That's like today with technology. I mean, they are artificial intelligence, but the Most High is the real intelligence. And they know that He is a very, very highly intelligent individual. So they say that, well, this is artificial intelligence, you know, trying to mark Him. But I tell you, they got something coming. And all those that have came against the Most High, they got something coming too. I mean, there have been, I know for a fact, the people that have died trying to derail. Yes, individuals have died because this is the Most High's plan. This is not ours. I could never think of this. Neither the Rev. These are divine instructions from the Most High. But let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. We're gonna go here and look at verses. Let's look at verses 6. He said, "The Lord said unto me," okay, we read that one. Let's go down and start at verse 9. Yeah, and we're going to read that again. He says, "And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are turned back." See that? They are turned back. They are turned back. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I have to say this. I did a video about Isaiah 53, and I showed them beyond a shadow of a doubt that Isaiah 53 was not talking about Jesus. It was talking about Levi. But now here you're going to see. You're going to see what we're talking about. Now let's go on. Let's keep on going. He said, "They have turned back in their iniquity of their forefathers, which refused to hear my word. And they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel," see that? "and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers." Now, I'm going to show you something here. I taught you guys about those are the two families that he had chosen, and I just read something similar to that earlier, and if not, it's on down in here, and we'll get to it. But anyway, and I also told you guys about, he says at the end he gonna bring Judah and all the house of Israel together and make them one. That's over there in Ezekiel. Now, every time Judah and the house of Israel get together, they start clowning. They do. God never intended for Judah and the house of Israel to hang out together. He didn't. But see, but now you see here every time. Well, let's go look at something. Let's back up to Jeremiah 3rd chapter. Let's go there. Now watch them. I'm gonna show you about them. We gonna mark this right now. We gonna come back to and pick up on verse 10 here in Jeremiah the 11th chapter. Let's go to Jeremiah the 3rd chapter. Let's look at verse 7, and we just gonna read down. Watch this right now, my brothers and sisters. He said, and I said, after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me, but she refused not. And her treacherous sister Judah saw it. See, the house of Israel, he pleading with them. Straighten your act up. But see, Judah and Israel hanging out together. Because you see, he says a sister. And look what he says to him. And I saw when for all the curses whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. Right in the pages. Told you I'm going to show it to you. They hanging out together. The Most High never wanted them to hang out together. See, when you begin to hang out with others, then you begin to do what they want to do. They can influence you and cause you to do shit you shouldn't be doing. But now, like I say, when the Most High puts you together, then everything gonna fit just like a hand inside of a glove. Everything gonna be A-OK. But see, now when you try to do it, you're gonna mess up, because he does not want you together unless he puts you together. Now let's keep on going here. Now we still in chapter 3. We're gonna look at verse 9. It says, and when it came to pass through the likeness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stalks. See that? And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah hath not turned unto me with her whole heart, but figuratively, said the Lord. And the Lord said unto me, the backsliding Israel has justified herself more than treacherous Judah. Go and proclaim these words toward the north and say, return, O thou backsliding Israel, and saith the Lord, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you. For I am merciful, saith the Lord. I will not keep anger forever. Only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, said the Lord. Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you. I will take you one of a city, and two of a family. See that? And will bring you to Zion. Right in the pages. Look what he says. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Now, let's go back over to chapter 11. Now, let's finish that now. We're over here in chapter 11. We are down to verse 10. We're going to do 10 and 12, and then we're going to bounce around a little bit. He said, they turned back to their iniquity of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods and served them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant which I made with their fathers. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape. And though they cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the cities of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in a time of trouble. And that's why we stress here to our sisters and brothers, we need to leave Lucifer, aka Jesus. He cannot save you. I mean, we have shown you over and over, but you still want to serve a God that cannot save. I talk about Jesus like a dog, or worse than a dog. You know why? Because I know he's not the Most High Son. Neither can he do anything to me. Jesus can't do a damn thing to LD. Nothing. Because he's not a God. He's not the Most High Son. Now let me show you guys something else, and then we're gonna come back. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32. I'm watching my brothers and sisters. Watching my brothers and sisters. Now I want the Christian to understand this. Let's look at 35, and we're gonna just come on down. He says, their wine is the poison of dragon and the cruel venom of asp. Is not this laid up in stone with me and sealed up among the treasures? To me belongs vengeance. This is the Most High. In recompense, their feet shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand. And the things that shall come upon them, make haste. See that? When this thing come to a head, this thing is going to come up on the Christians the same way. When they know the thing, it's going to be all over. But look what he says. For the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants. When he seeth that their power is gone, and there's none shut up or left, and he shall say, where are their gods their rock in whom they trust. Oh, Jesus is y'all rock. Jesus is the rock that y'all trusting in. But look here, let's keep on going. Which did eat the fat of their sacrifice and drink the wine of their drink offering. Let them rise up and help you and be your protector. See now that I am he, and there's no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to let that be the last word on that right there. See that? When the Most High bring judgment on all y'all that believe in Jesus, y'all can cry all you want to. Ain't no help. Ain't no help. But y'all keep on believing in Him. Now let's keep on going. Let's go to the book of Judges. Judges, the 10th chapter. Let's look at that, my brothers and sisters. Now watch this here. Judges, the 10th chapter. Oh, let's look at what I want here. Let's look at verses 8, 9, and we can just read on down. Look what it says here. It says, "And that year they vexed and oppressed the children of Israel 18 years. All the children of Israel that were on the other side of Jordan, in the land of the Amorites, which is in Gilead. Moreover, the children of Ammon passed over Jordan to fight also against Judah, and against Benjamin, and against the house of Ephraim, so that Israel was so distressed. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, saying, We have sinned against thee, both, because we have forsaken our God, also serve Baal." Now they cried. They cried. They didn't say they prayed. They cried. Now let's keep on going here. "And the Lord said unto the children of Israel, Did not I deliver you from Egypt, and from the Amorites, and from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, the Zidonians, also the Amalekites?" And he goes on and he names all these right here. In the latter part of 12 he says, "And delivered you out of their hands. Yet ye have forsaken me, serving other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more." See that? "Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chose. Let them deliver you in the time of your what? Tribulations." And the children of Israel cried and said unto the Lord, "We have sinned. Do thou us unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee. Deliver us only, we pray." See, we pray thee this day. Now, see that? They're praying. They cried first. Now they're praying. But who's praying? The children of Israel. It didn't say that Benjamin or the rest of them that was there. No, it said the children of Israel. See, that's why we keep on telling you there's a difference between those individuals. They got different names, and he says, "I only chose who? The house of Israel and the house of Judah." Now let's keep on going here. Let's go to Isaiah 45. Let's go to it real quick. Isaiah 45. Now watch it, my brothers and sisters. Isaiah 45. Let's look at verses 20. He says here in verse 20, he says, "Assemble yourselves and come, draw nigh together, ye that are escaped of the nation. They have no knowledge that set up the wood of the graven images, and pray unto a God that cannot save." See that? And all they do is talking about them hiding behind the cross. They got crosses around their neck, talking about Jesus this and Jesus that. He's telling you here. And why would you not listen at this But yet it's still listen to them saying that they erected him over there on a cross, on a piece of wood and whatnot. And here he's telling you. He said they set up the wood of graven images. It's right in the pages. But trying to get you to see it, they don't want to see it. But anyway, let's keep on going. We're going to go back here and look at Jeremiah again. Let's go back to Jeremiah, the 11th chapter. Let's go there real quick. Go right back, and we're gonna hang around Jeremiah here in the 11th chapter for a minute. Now we stopped at verse 10. Now let's start with verse 11. It says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them." Okay, we did that. We did 12. Okay, all right. Now let's go here a little further. We're gonna do Jeremiah 11. Let's do Jeremiah 11 verses 12. And then we're going to go on down. He said, "Then shall the cities of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in their time of tribulation." Troubles. He says, "For according to the number of the cities were the gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem, have ye set up altars." That shameful thing. Even altars to burn incense unto Baal. Now, if any of you guys understand this reading here, look at the situation here in America as far as the black churches. They're everywhere. They're on every damn corner. And a liquor store, but yet and still nothing changes. Why can't they see that? Nothing changes. They go and pray, they go and back up and dump, and nothing changes. As a matter of fact, things are getting worse. They're getting worse all the time. Now, if Jesus had all this power, and y'all had all this power, why y'all always calling the police? Why you going to the enemy? You know why? Because y'all don't have any power. Neither does Jesus. See, because if you guys had any power, you would stop this the violence that's going on. But the Most High says, I create evil. I create darkness. I heal, I kill. I do all these things. Now, when you put double L on anything, that means that ain't nothing left for nobody else to do. But yet it's still trying to get the Christians, and not only that, not only Christians, there are some that say that they're Hebrews, trying to get them to accept that. I mean, it's like pulling, like a dentist pulling tooth. I mean, it's very hard, very difficult. Now look what he said. 14 says, "Therefore, pray not, thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or pray for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their troubles." See that? He's telling Jeremiah, don't you even pray. You waste your time. I ain't gonna hear it. I'm not. And see, God never changes. God never changes. There's gonna come a time when this door is gonna be shut. I'm serious. It's gonna come a time here when this door is gonna be shut, and this word is only gonna be going out to a few people. I'm serious, and it's the Most High's doing it because you refuse. You refuse to turn back to the true and living God, the only God. Now let's keep on going here. We're at 14 now. Now he tells them about their troubles, talking about Judah and the house of Israel. He said, now verse 15 says, "What hath my beloved to do in mine house, seeing she has wrought lewdness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee." In other words, you putting the seed somewhere else where it shouldn't be. He goes on now. And look what he says. When thou doest evil, then thou rejoicest. The Lord calleth thy name a green olive tree, fair and goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tempest. He has kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it is broken, not broken off. For the Lord of hosts that planted thee, see that, has pronounced evil against thee. For the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger in offering incense to Baal. Now he goes on here. Let's keep on going. Now I'm gonna do 18 here. He says, and the Lord has given me knowledge. Now see, now this is the Most High talking to Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is saying that the Most High have given him knowledge. Now look what he says here now. And the Lord has given me knowledge of it, and I know it. Then he showed me, who? The Most High showed it to Jeremiah. They're doing. Now, watch how I jump here. It says, but I was like a lamb or an ox that was bought, to be slain, and I knew not that they had device against me, saying, let us, destroy this tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living, that his name may be no more remembered. Now a lot of y'all been taught that this part is talking about Jeremiah. That could be further from the truth. A lot of them be talking about what this is talking about Jesus. That couldn't be further from the truth. Some would say, well, this is talking about over there what it's in Psalms 83, where he talks about let them not make him a nation, and they have come together, that he might not be a nation anymore. That is not talking about that either. This is the Most High. He is giving Jeremiah a picture of how he felt when Judah and the house of Israel started acting a damn fool. That's what he's saying. Now, I'm going to show you that this is what he's talking about. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 11. Let's go here and look at verses 9. We in Jeremiah 11 verses 9. What did that say? And the Lord said unto me, telling now the Most High is having a conversation with who? Jeremiah. He says, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. It's right in the pages. They're not talking about Jesus. They're not talking about Jeremiah. The Most High is talking about his own self. He's giving Jeremiah a picture of how he felt. Now, it's right here now. Look what it says. He says here in 18, he says 19. Well, let's read 18 and 19. He said, and the Lord has given me knowledge of it. See that? The Lord is showing him something that he didn't even know. So how can this be Jeremiah? It's not Jeremiah, it's the Most High. He says, and I know it. Then thou showest. Jeremiah did not know. The Most High is showing himself. About who? Judah and who? The house of Israel. Now look what he says here now. He says here that the Lord have showed me their doing. Then he says, but I was like, see that? A lamb or an ox that was brought to the slaughter. Mosiah is showing Jeremiah after what they did. That's how it made him feel. I was And this not talking about Jesus being no damn lamb that was brought before the slaughter and all those bullshit. No. Now Isaiah 53. Let's go there real quick. I'm gonna show you something here. See, the Most High is saying here what? This is how I felt. But now over here, watch him flip it. He gonna flip this thing. He gonna flip this thing, and then somebody's gonna take the heat for this. Yeah. Now look what it says in Isaiah 53. Now let's look at this here. Isaiah 53. That's one of them. Yeah, Isaiah 53. Let's read from verse 1 on down to verse 7. All right, now watch it now, because I did a teaching on this already. You guys go back and look at it. I think I named it Isaiah 53 is not about Jesus. It's something like that, but it's been taught some time ago. But anyway, let's read this right here now. It says, who has believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? Now remember now, we said over there in Deuteronomy 32, I think 32 or 29, somewhere along over there, it said the secret things belong to the Lord. But the things that he revealed to who? His servants, the prophets. Now let's keep on going. Verse 2 says, for he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. He had no form nor accomplishment. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should be the desire in him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrow and of acquaintance and grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he has borne our grief and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgression, he was bruised for our iniquity. The chastisement of the Lord peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Levi, right here. The Most High says, this is how I felt last time, but this time I'm going to be flipping it because y'all got to pay. Because you're not on your job. You're not doing your job. So you got to pay for it. Now let's keep on going. Let's go back here to Jeremiah, the 11th chapter. We're going to keep on going here. Well, let's go and look at, let's look at verses. Let's go to Jeremiah 10. Let's go to the 10th chapter of Jeremiah. Now watch it, my brothers and sisters. We're going to read here and show you how the Most High is the true God. See, there's an inner hope nowhere else. Now listen to this right here. He says, hear ye the words which the Lord spoke unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs in the heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. For the custom of the people are vain. One cutteth a tree out of the forest, and work of the hands of the workman with an axe, and decketh it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them. See that? For they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. See, so all y'all with y'all beads and y'all rosary, you know what I mean? Praying and shit, thinking that the beads gonna help you. No. By y'all wearing a cross around y'all, you think that you're protected? No, all that's bullshit. All these little things, superstitious bullshit that y'all be doing, listen, that don't give you no help at all. At all. Now let's keep on going here. Now we're going to go a little further. Now look what he says here. He tells you that they can't do nothing to you. That's why I say Jesus is a homosexual. He's a punk. He's a fag. He ain't shit. His mama ain't nothing. Jesus can't do nothing to me. Neither can he do anything to you. He ain't no God. He ain't shit. None of them over in the New Testament. They ain't shit. And I said time after time after time after time. And they can't get it. Listen, to any of y'all out there that think y'all got some power, pray to Jesus and ask Jesus to put something on me. Pray to him. That's all I ask you to do. Pray and see does anything happen to me. Hell no, ain't nothing happen to me. I can tell you that. You're wasting your time. But I want you to try it anyway. Do that for me and do it for yourself. Pray to your God about me. Do it. And see does anything happen to me. If something happened to me, then your God is for real. Your God is true. If don't nothing happen to me, leave that motherfucker. And I mean that. If don't nothing happen to me, leave him. Now, if you got faith without works is dead. That's what he says, right? But goddamn it, use your faith. Use it. Use it and see what happened to LD. Nothing is going to happen to LD at all. Pray to your dim ass God with his faggot ass self. Now let's keep on going here. Verse 6 says, for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Who would not fear thee? I mean, y'all got to be fools to not fear the Most High. Look, we says, O kings of nations, for to thee doeth it appertaineth. For as much as among all the wise men, the nations, and in all the kingdoms, there is none, like unto thee. It's right in the pages. But Jesus said that he's like the Most High. And he's not. I don't know why y'all can't understand that. But anyway, let's keep on going. We're going to keep on going here. He says, but they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stalk is a doctrine of vanity. That's what it is. It's nothing but it's empty. Christianity is empty. It's vain. It's vanity. It's nothing. He goes on. He said, silver spread into plants is bought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz, the work of the workman and of the hands of the founder. Blue and purple is their clothing. They are all the work of cunning men. And that's what they are. Them fuckers behind they so-called sacred desks and them old purple ass robes and blue robes and whatnot, they never cons. They never con men. I'm telling you. And they perpetuate this bullshit about this son of a bitch on a cross and then get you all wrapped around in that bullshit. And then y'all think, y'all mind, y'all head is way up in the damn clouds. And you believe in a dim ass God. Now let's keep on going here now. But the Lord is, this is verse 10. But the Lord is the true God. He is the living God and the everlasting King. And at his wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. See that? They ain't gonna be able to stand. They are not going to be able to stand when he come back. Now let's keep on going. He says, thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under the heaven, under these heavens. He has made the earth by his power. Who? The Most High. He hath established the world by his wisdom. He has stretched out the heavens by his discretion. He made them just like he wanted, big as he wanted to, just like he wanted to. Not Jesus. He goes on, he said, when he utters his voice, there's a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightning with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish in his knowledge, Every founder is confounded by the graven image, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. Now y'all think about this. When y'all got that cross around your neck, with this motherfucker hanging on there, ain't no life in him. Ain't no power there. I mean, it's right in the pages. Can't y'all see that? I mean, you show it to them over and over. And because they don't like who it's coming from, they buck against it. Oh, they buck like a wild ass. You know, I don't care. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. But one day you got to meet the Most High, and the door's gonna be shut. Ain't gonna be no negotiating. No. There's not gonna be any negotiating at all. Now let's keep on going here. He tells you that every man, this is verse 14, read it again, is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven images. In other words, the bullshit that he making ain't worth a quarter. And he said, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity and the work of air. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. They shall perish. Now let's read this last verse, and then we're gonna go ahead on and call it a night. All right. Now look what it says. He says the portion of Jacob is not like them. See that? I keep stressing, my brothers and sisters. Those that the Most High has called and chosen, they ain't like the rest. They ain't like the rest. My brothers and sisters, even our King David. King David was not like any of his siblings. He was not like any of them. But the Most High sent down there to Jesse's house. He told him, he said, well, is this all your sons? I'm paraphrasing, so if I get something a little bit out of line, y'all go read it for your own self. Well, we got one more out there. Go get him. Brought him back. The Most High told him, that's him. Anoint him, pour the oil on him. See, just because one is in the family, he is not the chosen. They're different. They are different. They may look alike, but they're different. That's why you look at Aaron's. He says, Aaron and his sons shall work in the office of the priesthood. Isn't that what it says? Aaron and his son. Now remember now, Aaron had a brother too, didn't he? Now we don't know exactly how many brothers Aaron had, but we know Miriam was a sister. But think about Aaron's sons having children. See that? Some of those didn't work in the priest's office, because the priest's office was just Aaron and his sons. So one can be in the family, but he's not chosen. Huh? That's right. Why? Because the one that he have chosen is different from any of the rest of them. Now let's look at this verse here. Let's finish this now. Verse 16. It says, for the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. See that? This is not Jacob talking. This is not Jeremiah talking. It says the Lord of hosts is his name. That's what the Most High says. So my brothers and sisters, we see here through the pages that the Most High two families that he chose, they kept breaking the covenants. Kept breaking them. My brothers and sisters. But the Most High, he's going to put his word in us. when he comes back. And we will do it. We will keep it. So my brothers and sisters, we hope this has been an informative message. We hope this, will help you in some way. But like I say, all down through the pages here, the Most High tells you about the ones that he have chosen. And every time one gets out of line, the Most High always have one back in the hole that he gonna bring out and tell him, okay, go and tell him this, go and tell him that. But if you don't want to listen, that's gonna be on you. Cause the Most High gonna send his word, and when one thing that they, I don't want to listen to him, or I don't want to listen to that. Well, you don't have to. The Most High gonna deal with you. So my brothers and sisters, we hope that this has been an informative message. Until next time, shalom.